Okay, so for this video, I'm going to kind of briefly talk about a wick humidifier. Um, so I don't have the exact machine to show, so I have a print off of this one. With these, similar with the bubble humidifier, I mean, when you're going to set it up on a patient, um, you're going to want to let them know that all this is going to do for them is it's going to provide some relief to their airways. That it's going to help them. It's going to make them feel a lot better than if they were on, say, a high flow nasal cannula, just dry air. They will probably feel miserable, and they'll hopefully understand. If it's okay with them, we'll continue. So we'll say that we're going to be using this humidifier. So kind of a small image here. Briefly describe it. So there's going to be an like an input and output, kind of, or inlet and outlet, which you can kind of see here. Which one side of the oxygen is going to come in, or it's going to be filtered, come in, and basically be heated to a 37 degrees Celsius temperature. A lot of these should have a temperature probe on there just to make sure that that is being reached and it's not too hot. It's not above where it should be. It's going to come with corrugated tubing that you can hook it up to a high flow nasal cannula, for example. So as it flows in, it's going to hit water underneath. It's going to have a hot plate. And that hot plate is what is going to heat up it's going to heat and humidify the sterile water that is basically in there. So let's see. So yeah, so there's gonna be a hot plate, and it's gonna heat 37 degrees Celsius. It'll take a little bit, but let's see if this has it on there. I don't see it, but temperature probe will be on there. You can also hook it up to a continuous feed system, which will allow, rather than refilling the system as a whole regularly, it kind of helps the workload for the whoever the personnel is that is going to be refilling it. So what it'll do is you can hook it up to this continuous feed, which will continuously feed with sterile water to the humidifier. That way, as I said, any personnel that is helping this patient, they don't have to worry about that being too low. They can check on it, check the feed, make sure everything's working. And yeah, that's about it. Like usual, when setting up any of these devices or therapy, you're going to want to forgot to do this at the beginning, but introduce yourself. I did say kind of explain to the patient what's going on, what this device is for, what it's going to do for them. Explain it to the best you can, or I can, to them in terms that they may understand. So basically, if they're alert and oriented, it helps a lot too. But I would just let them know that this will help with their the air that their oxygen that they're on, that it won't be as dry. So it'll help kind of how do I say it? It will put essentially water vapor into mixed in with the oxygen. That way they can breathe more comfortably without without any other bad things to occur. That way they don't have to be given another treatment and things such as that. So that's about it.